Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing almost a full face of random slash clearance makeup. Now I say almost full face because I don't have a bronzer or a brow product. I think I have everything else. We'll see as we go. But yeah, I got some of this at Target, some at Walmart, and this is at first impressions as well, because these products are new to me. None of these are new launches or anything, but like I said, they're new to me. So if you want to see what look I can come up with or see what new products I found, well, new to me, then just keep watching. All right, now we're gonna start with primer. I'm gonna do my brows later, because that's not a new product anyways. The primer I found is by Flower Beauty. This is their Perfecting Primer, and the packaging looks like this. Now this was a clearance item that I found at Walmart, but we're gonna see what she does. It looks like this. So I am just going to put this everywhere, I guess. I don't know if this is supposed to be pore filling or blurring. I'll read the back in a second, we'll see. I just got off work, so I'm like extra tired, so I'll try to be peppy if I can. Let me take this clearance sticker off the back and see if it says moisturize, visibly smooth and soften the skin while creating a perfect base for foundation. I don't know that it did any of that, but whatever. Moving on to foundation. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, which looks like this. It's a glass frosted bottle, which is super nice, especially since e.l.f. is a very affordable brand. It says oil-free satin finish. I got the shade Light Ivory. We'll see. It says fair with golden undertones. I don't think I have golden undertones, but whoops, whatever. Oh, and it has a pump. Okay, e.l.f. All right. And I'm just gonna be using my Real Techniques sponge, and I'll use my mirrorless over here on the side, and I'll just take this on the back of my hand. Ooh. Definitely not a good shade for me. I really should have read the undertones because it's definitely yellow, but we'll ignore that. Sorry that the lighting is so weird. I don't know what's going on, but it does look kind of weird today. I don't know, I think this light's too close or something. Let me see if I can fix that. At what we're working with. It looks fine. But I'm gonna see if I can go in and build it up because it's definitely not covering a lot. So let's see if it's buildable. Keep in mind, sponges do soak up some of the product, but nonetheless. And I think this foundation actually had a decent rating. I want to say on Ulta's website it was like 3.6 out of 4 or something to that effect. I don't judge it too harshly on the nose because I have trouble with every foundation not sticking to my nose well. This is definitely, it says it's a satin finish. It looks a little dewy, I'd say, but I don't mind that. Look at my cheek area, it looks dewy. I'm still trying to build it up on my nose and it's not going well. I should have tried that NYX glitter glue trick with this. Yeah, tip of my nose just doesn't like foundation, man. All right, we're gonna move on because it's definitely tacky, so I am going to set it when I get to that part. All right, let's go in with concealer. I picked up the, let me take the wrapping off of it. Now I've heard good things about this concealer, so we'll see. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I got mine in the shade 100 Pure Ivy. Looks like this. I think this shade will be pretty good, hopefully. It looks pretty neutral. In the bottle it kind of looks neutral, but we'll see. The wand looks like that. So let's start with one eye and then we'll go to the other just in case it's fast drying. I'm not sure. It feels pretty thick. Much creamier than I expected. And I am going to go ahead and just put this on my lid as well because I don't have an eyelid primer. I don't really use eyelid primers. I typically just use my concealer because I don't do any crazy eye looks. So it has pretty good coverage. Look at that. Ooh, look how dark my under eye is. I'd say the coverage is pretty good. Looks like it's already creasing. Awesome. So we will set that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and go to the other eye. I actually really like this applicator. I put a little too much on the side. Yeah, it's already, can you see under the sides creasing? I don't know if you can tell, but definitely one that needs to be set. Which I always set my under eyes anyways. That's bright. All right, let's set the under eye and then we will, well, let's highlight the side of the face first. And I'm not going to take it down here like I do sometimes because this foundation's not too dark. Like it hasn't oxidized or anything. So, we'll see if this adds any extra coverage in these areas, which is not what I'm using it for, but just as an observation. Ooh, this concealer does dry quickly. Why didn't I start with my forehead? Looks good on my nose though. All right, so the powder I'm gonna go in with, I looked up some reviews. Let me tell you what it is first. This is one of my clearance items I found, but maybe I know why it's on clearance. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Anti-Pollution Setting Powder. Mine is in the shade 001, which is, I think it's just translucent, I'm not sure. But it looks like this. This had really, really bad ratings. So I'm kind of nervous, but we're gonna do it anyways. I just dropped something, but it has the little sifter guy, which is kind of cool, I guess. I'm gonna put some out on the cap. And where's my setting brush? Hello? Oh, I see the body. It's so short. All right, so let me go in real quick. We'll do one eye at a time and tap out that creasing we got going on. And on the lid. And let's take some of this powder. I feel like it did darken it a little. My under eyes are looking really dry, and I'm not going to blame that on any one of the products because I do know I didn't moisturize as well as I normally do. So I'll have to try these products out again, but my under eyes looking kind of dry. And I just dropped my sponge, so I'm going to use my finger to tap out the creasing on this eye. Again, we're gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna get a bigger brush to go over the rest of my face. I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. complexion brush. I don't know that I've seen anyone review this line, this Candid line. I feel like I saw someone, I can't remember, but I also don't remember what the person thought of it. So far, I don't mind the powder. Like I said, under the eye, it could just be that I didn't moisturize very well. It could be the foundation, it could be the concealer, who knows. Okay, so I'm gonna go through camera and do my brows because it's not a new product. And when I come back, we'll continue on with the rest of the face with brows and bronzer. And I realized when my lighting was so weird, like my ring light was barely turned on. So my brows are intense today. They are intense. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. But hey, they match my hair color now. But yeah, I did my bronzer off camera since it's not new. And I just used the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. And let's move on to, let's do eyes, because I don't actually have a palette. The only thing for eyes I picked up was a loose pigment by Wet n Wild. This is the shade Two Nights Blue, and it's TO-KINAGHT. And I've never worked with a loose pigment before, so we're gonna try that. Let's use that in conjunction with a palette though, because we need something to put on my eyeballs. There we go, there's some pigment. So here's what it looks like. But it picks up decently. It's very pretty. I kind of think I want to go with my Jack London palette for this, because she has a really pretty blue in here too. Maybe I can use that as a base. Ooh, this looks gonna be bright. All right, so we're gonna go with the shade Creamsicle. All right, hold on. Let me swatch her blue shade next to this one. Ooh, see, hers is more purple than this one. But we're gonna use it anyways. I'm going to pack that all over the lid. This is becoming much more intense than I anticipated, and I haven't even got to the pigment yet. I'll try to fix that up later. Okay, let's go in with this pigment, shall we? Okay. I did get an eyeliner that is actually going with this look. That's kind of cool. This is the Revlon, hold on, Color Stay eyeliner, and this is the shade Black Violet. So does it purple. Ooh, it's broken. Well, we're gonna use it anyways. I mean, I don't think it was opened. It was in the packaging. Cool, it came off. Fuck. All right, we're gonna try this. removing a mascara because this. Now, I don't think I ever owned this mascara, but I heard great things about it. It's not new. It's the Voluminous Original, the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in black. This isn't the one I thought I picked up. I thought I picked up a different one. It looks like this. Maybe this isn't the one I was thinking of, but we are going to apply it anyways. Ooh, I like this wand. Okay, so I went ahead and just cut the footage of me doing my eyelashes because no one cares, it's boring. I'm not a big fan of this mascara. I'm also not a fan of my eye look. This is what happens when I try to do anything remotely out of the box. It's a mess, it's a mess. We're gonna move on to the rest of the face. Yeah, it's a mess. Anyways, let's move on to blush. This is a CoverGirl blush. I don't know that I've ever tried a CoverGirl blush before. This is the shade Peach Punch. Apparently this is peach scented, and so now I get to see what all the fuss is about. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's super cute. This blush might be kind of dark for me, actually. It's not ridiculously strong, but you know, I get why people don't like it. All right. You know what? I didn't do new settings for either now that I think about it. Oopsies. Okay, this is a mess. Can we please talk about how there is pigment all over my face? And to be really honest, I don't think it's actually the pigment. I think it's the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow. And let's talk about how that removed the foundation from my nose. Anyways, the blush is pretty. I'm gonna play around with it with other foundations because honestly, I'm not liking this foundation. Like, I just rubbed that off my nose. Like, it's this video is a train wreck. Well, let's move on to highlighter. This is not a new product, but it's new to me. This is the Milani, what's it called? The Rose Glow Stellar Lights highlighter palette. And I swatched these, and I honestly feel like these two I'll never use on my face because I'm fair. But as eyeshadows, they'd be really pretty. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, which is the shade Pearl. And let's see how she looks. Swatched, it was very pretty. Oh. 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 Well. I have thoughts. I'll give them to you in a moment. I have many thoughts. Let's move on to lips. I got two lip products. We'll try this one first. This is by Flower Beauty. It was also a clearance item. This says this is their High Shine Lip Lacquer in the shade Give Peach a Chance. That is so cute. Ooh. The shade is very pretty looking though. Let's put this on. I don't know if this is just gonna stay shiny, I'm guessing. I doubt it'll get matte or anything. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. This feels like a gloss. The formula is kind of gloopy. I will say, because I don't normally wear colors like this, but I actually like the color. It's too much with this eye look. But I think it's a really pretty color for summer, but I don't like how it looks, like up close. So let's take this off and we'll try the other product that I got from e.l.f. It is their lip plumping gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. So I love their tinted lip oils. I only have one shade. Can't remember the name. It's like a pink color, but I love the formula of that. So let's try this. It's thick, a little too thick. Anyways, let's wrap this up because I have thoughts. I think that's the whole face. I have many, many thoughts. Okay, the primer, I didn't notice a huge difference. I will try that again with another foundation that I know and love. This foundation, I think I'm gonna give it one more shot with a different powder because, you know, at first I was like, oh, this powder isn't so bad, but my under eyes look significantly darker than they should because I don't think that was the concealer. Yeah, my under eyes look pretty bad. So I'm gonna try that concealer with a different foundation as well. I don't think I'm gonna use the powder again, based off of how it looks under my eyes. Ooh, this foundation though, like I have acne scars and it is sitting horribly like in my acne scars. Like it came off my nose when I used a brush. Like granted, I know I didn't set it a ton. I didn't use a setting spray yet and all that good stuff, but whew. The purple you see on my face is not the pigment. It's actually the shadow I used from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I normally do not have issues with fallout with that palette, but that shade had some fallout. The pigment is really pretty. Next time I want to try it with a lighter look. I don't know why I went crazy like this, but the mascara, I mean, I have issues with my lashes anyways, you guys know that. I'm not a fan of the mascara, honestly, because usually this eye does really, really well no matter what the mascara is, but they don't look good. This foundation's looking horrible on my nose. I don't know. I think it's the powder. I had food on my teeth this whole time. Anyways, the blush is super pretty. I think it would look prettier with a different foundation or a different powder. I don't know, guys, but I do want to try that blush again. This highlighter though, bitch, look at that. This is probably the most intense highlight I've ever used. And I have a few higher end, but not really. Let me set my face real quick. And I want to try Jaclyn Hill tip. So let me set it with my Milani Make It Dewy. This is not new. We'll also see if that changes the foundation any, or how it looks. think I am going to give this foundation another try because like on my forehead and stuff it looks decent. And my bronzer applied okay. I think it's the powder. So we'll have to try a couple different things. Anyways, so Jacqueline will put her setting spray on and then she'll go back in with her highlight on top. And she said it makes it more intense. Hold on, not dry yet. I need to get a fan. So I'm gonna try that, see if it makes it any more intense, because this highlight's pretty intense. Like, I think this is gonna be my go-to highlight, even over the brightener shade of my Cover FX palette, which I love. Whew, girl, she's right. If you want to be noticed from outer space, the aliens will come to you first, because damn. I would put more on my nose, but the foundation rubbed off. I love this highlight though. And lip gloss is fine. It's definitely tingly. My lips do look pretty juicy. So it's fine. I don't like this powder though. I think that's the powder and the mascara are probably the two disappointments. I do like this lip color, just not with this look. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Like I said, I'll give a lot of these another shot, especially the concealer, because I've heard such great things. I'll try it with my Milani foundation. But yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos where I'm doing like first impressions, and not a tutorial, because y'all know it. I don't do tutorials really, unless it's something very basic. But anyways, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.